-2. Ah, gotta love winter. Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another day of the video. Darren, how's it going today? Today is another cool day. It's very cold. It's lovely. I really like it. I really like it, and I'm pretty happy. Got up quite late this morning. I've also got hiccups, so don't mind that. Yeah, got up a little bit late this morning, but I went to bed a little bit late. I was doing some video editing and stuff, and then I couldn't get to sleep, which is quite annoying. But I got up, got ready, heading out on time, earlier than yesterday, so hopefully get one of those first 2 buses. I'm wearing my old shoes, my old work shoes, because they're a little bit more sturdy, and I forgot my umbrella. And I was going to bring my umbrella, but I forgot it. But it's bloody too late now, so when it rains later, when you're coming home, you're going to have to bloody deal with it. But yeah, I'm wearing my old black shoes instead of my pointy ones, and I've decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my black ones repaired, my black pointy ones. I'm going to get them repaired again. Right? I'm then going to go out and I'm going to buy, and I'm going to wear these on the day that I go. I'm going to buy some shoes that are ever so slightly pointier than these, and then that's the goal. Is they've just got to be a little bit pointier than these. And then I just want some like small, less in-your-face black shoes, and then I'll have my big pointy black shoes for like posh events when I need in-your-face shoes. And then I'll have the other cheaper pair to wreck, basically, because these have been absolutely battered. Like, you don't even want to know what these have gone through and still survived. So these were a good purchase, whereas the other ones, my black pointy ones, my real pointy ones, are like more expensive, went through less torture, and they've been repaired already once, and they need it again. So yeah, I'm gonna have to buy some that are ever so slightly pointier than these. These are a tiny little bit too small. I think maybe like a size or a half bigger than they're smaller than I need. So yeah, that's the plan. Although these do clonk a little bit more, don't they? They clip more than my old shoes do. Anyway, talking about shoes. But yeah, I'll probably end up going to, maybe when I'm in Leeds, go to town and pick up some shoes. That doesn't sound like a bad idea to me. They're so close to Christmas and I'm buying things for myself, but I want them, so this is why I'm a terrible person to buy for. Otherwise though, what's going on today? Today we're going to work, obviously, which is my placement, which I do because I'm taking a year off from university to do a working placement year through the university. So I'm still at the university, but I'm not currently there. And today is going to be a big day because yesterday I was on my own and I made a load of changes and committed in a lot of work, in an attempt to show that, look, I can do all of this work and I can do it bloody quickly. So kind of let me show you how good I am, kind of thing. And today is the day when the person who I normally work with is back in, so he'll be there to review it all. My hand feels like it's going to fall off. This is by far the worst thing about vlogging in this weather. But yeah, so he's going to be in, so I'm going to have to talk him through everything I did. We might have to make a couple of changes, hopefully not many, so then he'll be able to go, well, this is really good, you've done quite a lot here. That's what I'm hoping for. It probably won't happen, but I'll be able to like read his face, and if he looks impressed, that's enough. He's never going to tell me he's impressed, so that'll do. Bastard was early, and it was at the lights as I went to cross it, and I'm like, I'm going to try and beat you. So, god damn it, bus drivers. Why you got to be early? And the day it's early, there aren't several of them. Is that one? Or is it a 75? Oh, yes, it was my bus. Got to work for about 8:15 as well, which is good. Don't know why the buses were like so freaking early today. Like both of them were earlier than they should have been. Anyway, and they just, I don't know, man, the buses pretty good at the moment, touch wood, touch a lot of wood. Work though, to be honest with you, hasn't been very good. I didn't enjoy today at all, essentially. It's been a bit of a shit day. Went through all the stuff that I'd implemented, and it's just all been refactored. It's just all been, essentially it's all been taken out and rewritten again, and it's really frustrating because it worked. Like, it did what it was supposed to do. It did its job. It did a good job as well. But because it wasn't like the exact specific implementation that Thingy wanted, it wasn't good enough. So when I went through everything yesterday with the testers, and I'm like, yeah, tomorrow you'll be able to get onto this, and you'll be able to do this, and this is all ticked off and can be done now. You've seen the tests work, blah, 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 blah. All got refactored. We then spent a day breaking it, reinventing the wheel to put it somewhere else when my fix worked. And on 2 points, I have 2 arguments with this. One, we spent about 3 hours trying to get over a problem that was directly arised by doing it this different way. There's apparently so much better, but it's very, like, nothing is different. Well, everything's different. You're just doing it from a different place, using a different thing to do it with. You basically just reinvented the entire framework that I was just standing on. And in my eyes, that makes it more complicated. Like, we spent 3 hours trying to get out the fact that we knew it was erroring. It took us 3 hours to prove that it was erroring with a test. That means it's too complicated. That means it's too hidden away. And I think there's more important things to do than to just test over that one bit of code. Like, it's doing its job. I've proved it's doing its job with the tests. The testers are happy with those tests. Let's move on to the next thing. But no, we went and refactored it and stuff. Which, yes, if it's not very good, then refactor it. But at this precise moment in time, a refactor isn't worth as much business value, money, to the company as moving on to the next feature is. So on an agile standpoint, that's not the best solution. That's not the best thing to do. Also, the other thing I disagree with, well, I don't disagree with, but really gets to me, is that because it's just 2 of us working on this, in the scrum, I said like what I did yesterday, and then thinking was just like, yeah, but we've got a... the fuck was that? We've got a lot of refactoring to do. We then spent all day, took out everything I did, spent all day doing it again, but differently, but better, in inverted commas. So basically all it did was invalidate everything I did yesterday. And to the testers and stuff like that, they now, like, whatever I did was wrong, so it doesn't matter. And it wasn't wrong, it was fine. And it's really, really, really got to me. Because now, essentially, like, as far as everyone else is concerned, because they don't know, they've not looked into it or anything, not looked into the code, as far as they're concerned, I did a shit job and it had to all be redone in a day. We had to spend a day redoing it. I didn't do a shit job. It was a good job. But no one knows that because we had to spend a day... Well, we spent a day breaking what I did, which invalidated all of the things I said about the tests working and you being able to do this piece of work now. And then 2, just... they don't trust that I can do a good job anymore. I can do a good job. And also, if you had such a fucking strong opinion on how it should be done, then why didn't you leave a note, tell me, and I'd have done it? I'm not very happy. Because deep down, when you look at it, when you actually look at what I did yesterday and what you did, what was done today, we're at the same stage now. We are now at the same stage. We've lost a day. We either lost today or we lost yesterday. And as far as I'm concerned, like, I moved all of the tasks to done because they were all done. They then got shuffled down to be redone for reasons I don't understand. And I don't get it. And I think it's unfair that now everything's just come down to like, well, it had to be redone. There's no further explanation. It's just been refactored. So it wasn't done, basically, when I did it. But it was done. And that's really got to me. It's pissed me off. I'm not very happy. I'm not happy, but... So, yeah. Otherwise, I was going to come home and just have dinner. But I'm not in the mood for anything at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go that way to IKEA in the rain. And I'm going to go and get... I've got to change my hoodie though, because I don't want my hood to get wet. That kind of guy. I'm going to go get the correct legs for this. For my stand. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to put my pyjamas on. I'm going to have a pizza for dinner. And that's going to be my day, I think. Not happy, but I'm going to say one more thing before I go on about it too much. I'm walking to IKEA now, and it's too dark for you to see me anyway, so what's basically happened is the student came along and tried it for a day and it wasn't good enough. So let's continue to make sure that he doesn't make any decisions. Everything's watched over really carefully to make sure he doesn't do anything wrong. That's basically what it looks like, is I've done it wrong. And I didn't do it wrong. I just didn't do it in the precise fucking way that you wanted it done. And if you wanted it done that way, maybe you should have made a note of it. Maybe you should have told me. If IKEA don't have these legs, mate, they said it's going to be in Tuesday. If they don't have these legs, I am going to be pissed. Although I did call it, didn't I, on the old what's the Madoo Hick, what I'm talking about? I said, didn't I was going to buy the wood just in case it was raining today. And it's raining. And I already got the wood wet, so that's good. We're doing well. But otherwise, can't wait to go home, have my pizza, have a glass of wine as well, one of them days, and get my Jimmy Jams. Oh, I've got to do a clothes wash. Yeah, get my Jimmy Jams and do a clothes wash. I'm going to highlight two downsides to mittens, right? I'm here now, I'm at IKEA. Firstly, you've got to hold everything with your thumb, so your thumb just starts to hurt after a long time of holding an umbrella. Secondly, I saw probably the best thing I think I've ever seen, and I didn't get to film it because I have mittens on. I was walking underneath the train bridge, and a train went over it, and it was pulling a load of vans. And it was hilarious. It was like, obviously they weren't just vans on the tracks, there was like carriages with vans on them, but it was just like a train went past and it was being chased by like 150 vans. It was the funniest thing I think I've ever seen. It was like something out of a advert or something. It was great. It's made my day. Shows how bad my day's been. Hey! Hello IKEA. How do you do? It's got to be said, mate, you're looking pretty quiet, but you do open till 9 o'clock, so it's like the smallest person I think I've ever seen. I thought about these light bulbs. Are they brighter than mine though, or is it just because there's hundreds of them here? This is the best time to go to IKEA. You can go to all the shortcuts. No one's in the way. Look at me, I'm direct, I'm to the point, I know exactly where I want to go, where it is, how to find it. Just get me there. These mazes. Also, they don't paint these anymore. Look, it's a shadow. Because why use paint when you could just use electricity, am I right? Look at that beast. Don't know what fitting I need there. We'll be back for you soon. At some point in the future. Boom. First one's out of the box. Alright, thank you for visiting. I ain't going nowhere. Oh, look at me go. I'm so fucking cool. Was that really worth it? Just to get 4 legs I didn't even need? Because I've got tins of beans doing the job at the moment. Am I even going to eat them beans anytime soon? Nope. But I got them. So, that's good. On a serious note though, I quite get used to having an IKEA so easily accessible. In Nottingham it's like a 40-minute drive. Or something like that. But yeah. Now just for the long trek home. Because we dare not take the shortcut on such a terrifyingly dark night. Well, I'm cooking dinner and it's time to get my Jimmy Jams on. I've got my DIY on as well, just like plank. So I've got to screw some stuff into here. I'm looking forward to it, You know what I've gone and done? I've just been looking in here for my screwdrivers, because the one I had out is the wrong kind of screwdriver. And it's in either this or this, hopefully, because I don't want to check any of those two. But I just found the light bulb I bought last year. Do you remember? I bought a light bulb for my room last year because it was too dark. And I rescued it and I took it out, swapped it back with the old rubbish one, and put my new one in. And I've now put this in. And look how much brighter it is. It feels so much brighter. It's incredible. So I don't need to buy a new light bulb. Not throw this one out, but keep this one to one side. And I've got this cool one that's so bright you can't even see it. It's time to put my pizza in, man. Looks like it's a pizza on a really big mini cheddar. And ladies and gentlemen, after roughly 20 whole minutes of sweat, blood and tears, I would like to present to you my desk. Brought to you by Branston Baked Beans. Because I'm not impressed, mate. These bloody things, right? These are the nails that are supposed to go into the wood, right? I'm gonna let you into a secret. This is bloody slippy, this, and you've got really dirty. Looks better to me. Oh, god damn it. Anyway, yeah, this is bloody slippy. No matter how much pressure you put on that, as soon as you start to put enough in to start to dig a little hole, no, that's not happening, mate. Not with my makeshift screwdrivers, because I don't have a screwdriver that fits, and not with my knives or anything like that. So, to be honest with you, I'm not 100% chuffed. But I had a lovely dinner, made my sandwiches, I've done a wash, which is now on to dry. I'm just turning my heating off. Put it on for an hour because it's pretty chilly. I'll come back on again later. I'm going to end the video, to be honest with you. One, time has escaped me. It's now nearly 10 o'clock. It's quite a long way to IKEA, especially when you don't go the shortcut. And also, I have been puttering around a bit. These windows are going to be so, like, soaking wet. It's unreal. It's this, and my umbrella, which is also drying. Yeah, been pottering around, doing that, and then I've been trying to set up my desk so I can get it back again. It's going to be like this until I can get some proper screwdrivers, which means Dad coming down, I guess, or me going up to Dad and bringing some screwdrivers back. I don't know, to put on my to-do list or something. Until then, I just need to buy some more tins of beans. Otherwise, though, ladies and gentlemen, what's been going on? Remember sandwiches? I'm about to. It's been, don't judge me, but it's been one of them days. So I've got a glass of wine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video now, with it being 10 o'clock. I'm going to render it, I'm going to get it uploaded as soon as possible, then I'm going to spend about an hour and a half editing the main channel video so that it's finished. I want to finish it tonight so that I can, it's Tuesday today, isn't it, all day? Wednesday tomorrow, which means tomorrow is my last day before going to Leeds, because I go to Leeds Thursday night after work. It's kind of weird going after work, because like, it messes with your brain, so that's fun. Otherwise, yeah, basically words, stuff and things, and words and stuff. I'm going to get this finished tonight because I don't really want to be leaving it until tomorrow night, because tomorrow night I need to pack, and I have a more complicated dinner to cook and stuff like that. I have gammon, or something else that I can be bothered to take out the freezer, I guess, in the morning. Depends how I'm feeling, but I don't really have much stuff. I have a corn on the cob, so we'll see. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to enjoy my wine, do some video editing, and then go to bed. I'll catch you later.